WideSide Sports. Welcome into the program, everybody. Widesiders all over the nation and the world.
Whoop, whoop.
Still pretty big in Ireland.
Are we?
Yeah.
That's good. I was wondering if we were still big across the seas.
Yeah.
Awesome. Happy.
Obviously, America's is our most downloaded country.
Well, yeah.
But they're second.
Which, you know what? I'm not too shocked about that. And I don't know why I'm not too shocked about that, but I just feel like we really resonate with the Irish.
I am shocked by that anybody listens to it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I wish we could see the names of the people who download it.
Yeah.
Because I just want to be like, are you just as fucked up as we are?
Yeah.
Because they have to be.
Well, it's really tough because we're obviously with technology and everything, it's always shifting of being behind and trying to get.
Yeah.
Because like Google, it's like Google Podcast. And then it's just it's like a different app. And like I have to keep going in and changing.
Okay.
You know, it's like iTunes.
Yeah.
And now iTunes doesn't exist and it's Apple Podcast.
God, yeah.
Well, now that's getting rid of. And I have to keep going.
Yeah.
Like I have to catch up on that and then go in or the shit doesn't go out.
Yeah.
Of like,
that's weird.
Hey, come on.
Why do we keep changing it? Like, I know everybody has a podcast now, but how many platforms do you need?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Some of them, like, I don't even know. Like, I'm not even fucking signed up for them. Like, the main ones, like, I have to actually send it to them.
Okay.
So I have to send it to Apple. I have to send it to Google. I have to send it to Spotify and Amazon and YouTube and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But then there's some, like, every once in a while, I'll just Google it and it'll come up.
Okay.
Like, you know, on fucking Stitcher or something of like, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Well, I wonder if like they're affiliated with one of those and then they just like.
But there's several of them. I'm like, I don't even. Like, who the fuck is using this?
Yeah.
Like, how do you
I've
not
never heard
either
of it.
one, you have an Android or an Apple? Like,
yeah.
Maybe in Ireland they have different shit, I guess. But I mean, like,
but Spotify's pretty.
Yeah, Spotify. Like, we don't get anything from Spotify, obviously, or Amazon, but it's there. Of like, what is?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand, like, when we went through that. Now, obviously, the average view duration of, obviously, we don't have video. It's just,
so, like, YouTube
is just, like, it's just there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like my external hard drive. Like, our episodes are there.
Yeah.
Like, I can always get them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not buying an external hard drive to keep them all on my computer.
Yeah.
And it bogs down rather quickly.
I was gonna say,
you know, when you do an hour and a half to 2 hours, like that's a lot of shit.
Yeah,
you know, so I'm always deleting it out.
Yeah.
So YouTube's kind of like they're just all there.
Yeah.
And it's like going through it, and obviously I can track all the data and stuff. I can't see who watched it, but I can see, you know, how many of like the one. I mean, it's a weird one. It's a one that we talked a lot of baseball in. This is like 38,000 views.
That's funny.
Of like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, there's not even that many people watching baseball.
No.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's really weird on how that works of like, this one's got 6 views.
Yeah.
This one's got 38,000. This one's got 200.
Yeah.
This one's got none.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Molly was on YouTube, like, and I don't know why. We were on our way home from something one time, and she's just like, she YouTubed the podcast. And she was like scrolling through, and she goes, I want to listen to one. And I'm like, whatever. I'm like, good luck. And I don't know what kind of dark magic had happened. She clicked on the Tiffany voice one.
You gotta be, dude, that is way back.
I know. Well, she just started like.
Yeah, that's like 3 years ago.
Yeah. And she clicked on it, and it, it's within the first minute or two.
It's the opening.
Yeah. And she listens to it and she's laughing. She goes, "What the hell's wrong with you?" I was like, "It's funny."
I have people that's their favorite one.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know
to the point where like I think I have it saved on my phone.
Yeah,
that minute clip because it was 40 seconds.
Yeah,
I was like, that's the funniest part of the show.
Yeah,
like you can click off now.
Yeah, so it just happened to be that.
Yeah. But like I've sent that clip to people of like,
funny.
Hey, what's that one with Seth did this? Of like, yeah, I keep it on my phone because that's
People like that one.
And then Tiffany made a return. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't very good. I wasn't prepared. I guess I wasn't prepared for that one. But
sure as shit wasn't.
No.
Because I didn't. There's like people like mine out here, little inside baseball of there's a pause before we start talking on here. It's like I hit the record button, kind of gather my breath. I have no idea what I'm going to say until I open my mouth.
Yeah.
And that's what the intros are.
Yeah.
Of like, I don't know what's happening.
Whatever comes out.
I just spew out some garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And if something clicks in that might be funny, I'll try to say it.
Yeah.
I try not to curse in the opening.
Yeah.
Because that's how you don't get listened to. Because they cut that pretty quick. Like you get shoved to the back burner that nobody can find you if you curse too soon.
Too soon, yeah.
But it's like, yeah, that's just...
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. I was so like, I started laughing harder because that's the one she clicked on.
It's like episode 68.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
And then the next one she clicked on was where I had told you that there was a TikTok of the lady who, when she wanted to get stuff done around her house, she put in a butt plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she like that was her energy.
Yeah.
And that's the TikTok. And like, so that one's, and Molly's like, she starts losing it, obviously, because then we're bantering back and forth. And she starts laughing really hard. And she goes, is that really a TikTok? I was like, if I can find it, I'll show it to you. But I don't want to start searching on TikTok butt plugs because I don't want to know what the hell comes up.
That's the worst thing. I love TikTok. It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But their search function sucks. You can't, like, soon as, and I seen a TikTok the other day, and it was just a guy, like, with a pissed off look. It's like, when you're wanting to send a TikTok and you accidentally refresh it and you lose it, because I just talked about that. I'm like, that's exact, because you can't,
because then you can't find it again.
You can type in word for word the whole script of everything they said,
it's not coming up. Yeah. No, it sucks.
But that's another one of, like, when I played the I Want to Be Ninja.
Yeah.
Like, we got flagged on YouTube for that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's a warning. Like, when I opened up, like, the studio, it was like a boom, content. I mean.
Oh, because of how,
that's not. Yeah. Because she owns it.
Yeah.
Like, publishing rights to it. Of, like, oh, you went in. Like, this super racist song that you sung.
You want to own that?
Like, you.
That's funny.
Like, she didn't strike me.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, this is there.
Of,
like, and, her name, everything was like, this is hers.
That's funny.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you can have that. You can
That's
have
fine.
this. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I find it weird.
We're making fun of you that you sing this song in public.
I can't imagine you put that out there that they're going to let you monetize that.
Yeah.
It's just, they'll run ads on it. But you ain't getting your share.
No. That's funny.
Yeah, but that was like the first time I seen that, because it's like, oh my God, that, like, in like quick.
Oh.
Like, it happened quick.
Oh, that's funny.
Usually it comes out on YouTube. Like, I post everything at the same time.
Yeah.
But it just takes longer for it to get through certain spheres. And YouTube's usually the first one that posts. Hour.
Oh.
We got dinged in an hour. Of like, oh, that didn't take long at all.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So at least we have that to our credit.
Yeah, we got a little looked at because
we ding on there
because of the lady's racist song.
Yeah.
Huh. That's funny.
But it's there's some weird ones of, like, because I can see where people lead into.
Yeah.
Like, I can like, people will type in something on YouTube, and then, like, after their video plays, it'll trigger ours, and I can see that.
Yeah.
Some of them are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, we get some of our lead-ins are like super weird.
Oh, okay.
Of, like, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I understand when there's a lot of poop talk. I get it.
Yeah.
But you are putting in, like, we are following some, like, what the fuck videos. Like, and when I say what the fuck, I mean, what the fuck?
Nice.
Like, it'd be like being let in by Two Girls, One Cup, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
Of like, what
this
is
come
this?
about?
And it's like, because obviously you got to write a little description, and that's kind of how it flows. It's like, what did I write in here? It's talking about football. How did this happen?
That pop up? Ooh. Yeah, sorry, people.
It's I think those people that is like, well, we'll see what this is about.
Yeah.
A little shocked,
yeah. Oh.
It's like the analytics world is a weird one.
Yeah.
Super weird one.
Yeah, I can't imagine
when you
that.
can see shit.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, all the numbers are fake anyways. Like, nobody,
yeah.
You can see, like, you kind of see audience retention and stuff like that, but it's not, like, nobody's watching anything.
Yeah.
It's like, you get about 10 seconds to make an impact.
Yeah.
It's like, good luck. Maybe that's why Tiffany's so popular.
Yeah.
Because it happened so quick.
And it was just.
Well, actually, our first 10 seconds is the intro.
Yeah.
So as far as YouTube's concerned, that's really just shit. Like, they're not going to push that because, because who's getting through the intro?
Yeah, Tiffany. Tiffany was at the beginning. It's funny.
I can't tell you the last time I listened to the intro.
Yeah, me either.
I only hear like the last
couple seconds of it.
WideSide Sports.
Yeah.
Because I'm like feathering in the music. I'm like, that's all I hear.
Yeah.
It's just like, I assume nothing's corrupted on that. Nobody's said anything. So I assume it's still the same shit coming out, but I've never heard it.
Can't be another WideSide Sports, right?
Yeah.
We're the only one.
I wouldn't think so. Because usually, like, if you type it into Google, you get a, did you mean Wild Side?
Yeah.
No.
No, I don't want to know.
No, I didn't.
No.
Please do not put that. You're only 2 clicks away from.
Yeah, don't put that. Wild Side. It's like, ooh. Oops. You know what that reminded me of? Do you remember it, like the infomercials on like Comedy Central at like 2 a.m?
Oh, yeah.
I just remember that as being like a kid, like, staying up late at like a birthday party and like the TV come on and it's like, there's a Girls Gone Wild intro on just normal television right now. Like, how the hell is this a thing? Well,
the best part of like falling asleep and waking up with the TV on and going, what the hell is this? Like, kind of in a super, like, what is this?
Yeah.
Please take your shirt off.
Yeah.
I'll give you $1.
Yeah.
I think that guy's in prison.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Or like ever.
Yeah.
It's like.
Kind of a big piece of shit that guy is.
Like, oh, you're kidding me. Like all these girls that you were paying to take their tops off, you didn't check their ID?
Yeah, shocker. Yeah.
All these drunk people?
Yeah, they'll do it. No.
I can't imagine, like, I don't know anybody that's ever seen one of those videos. And it's at one of the times, like, I don't feel like you can look them up because I imagine they took, because they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
Like, they can't. Of, like, who's buying these?
Who's buying that, yeah.
But it had to be a lot because the guy made a bunch of money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Like, I don't think they were cheap. Like, I think they were rather expensive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
I mean, like $20.
Yeah, for like a yeah.
Like, there's no content. I mean, it's okay.
That's funny though.
but
yeah, I just remember like being like 10, 11.
Yeah,
you're trying to pull an all nighter with your buddies, and you're trying to watch TV, and freaking, titties with stars around the nipples pop up. It's like, okay, yeah. Only $19.99.
You showed me everything but the nipple.
Yeah, only $19.99. They're still making out.
Yeah,
it's just not the nipple.
It's either that you either got that or you got Miss Cleo.
Yeah,
call me now.
Yeah.
All right. And then I love when that comes out of like late, like it was a big deal when it came out that she was a fraud. Of like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like you didn't know that? Which I got a buddy that is married, and like his wife's family very well off.
Okay.
Would not tell us what her family did. Like, and when I say well off, I mean very well off for a decade. Couldn't get it. Drunken Night, it came out. His family owned psychic hotlines.
Oh.
Or her family.
Yeah.
Like that's what they did.
Yeah.
Of like,
that's funny.
Kind of scumbags. I mean, like you're just taking people's money.
Yeah.
Like you can't. I mean, You made a lot of money. It's great. Like, your wife doesn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, and he has a really good job, but is like,
they own
you can't afford this house, though.
Yeah.
It's like, they owned, it was like 20 or 30 different, because it's a different name depending on where you are in the country of like, whew, that is.
My favorite.
I think the other one was the fact that she also was not Jamaican.
Yeah. She just had these.
First of all, if you couldn't tell that, call me now.
Yeah.
Lord of mercy.
She's not Jamaican. Yeah.
Because that's my favorite thing from Half Baked. Is like,
yeah.
Because I'm from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Lord of mercy.
Yeah.
I need a beach. Whoa.
When we switched over to DirecTV to get Sunday Ticket, that's what my mom. She basically was mad that she couldn't watch the Steelers games because they always played Browns or Bengals. That's the one we got. So she wanted to watch the Steelers. I was a Broncos fan, so it just kind of worked out. And that point in time, it was only like $50 extra to get it. And so we got it. And I remember, so then like when you get that, like it upgraded the whole package.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a normal daytime channel. I don't know how the hell it worked. Because if you scrolled on it during the day, it didn't pop up. But at like 10 o'clock, it became a channel.
Yeah.
And it was an infomercial channel only about adult sex toys. And it was hilarious. And we clicked on it one time just to see, and that's what it was. Like this, any infomercial, QVC.
Yeah.
Imagine QVC, but they're selling like dildos and vibrators and stuff like
really
that.
Like this.
And I don't know why, but we were up like watching movies one time, and like my mom's kind of like in and out, like she's dozing off a little bit, and I clicked on it, and she kind of wakes up and looks at the TV. She goes, "Oh my God, what are you watching?" I'm like, "Oh, this is your TV package. This is what's on." She's like, "I didn't know anything about this." It was just hilarious. Like one of them was called like the French Tickler.
Yeah,
and it was just hilarious. And they're working it like it was this lady's on there like, "This is how it works. This is the function." I'm like, "God, it's so funny." But yeah, during the daytime. It wasn't anything.
So, yeah, because kind of like because that's how South Park was. They weren't allowed to air it before 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's been the same
thing. Yeah,
but like the energy you have to be a TV salesperson.
Oh yeah,
of like, and then it's like so you're selling dildos.
Yeah,
of like
online.
We
on
only
TV.
got 12 of these left.
Yeah.
They're moving off the shelf rather quickly. The phones are lighting up. If you can hear a busy signal, just dial right back.
Yeah,
we only got 10 big.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I wonder what if the OxyClean guy sold these?
Oh my God!
Like how aggressive he was.
Yeah,
it's like imagine him selling these. I just think that's funny.
He'd like testing you could do anything with this. He'd be testing the strength of it.
Yeah,
just like slapping,
spearing fish in the water.
Yeah, check this out.
Yeah.
You think this is gonna break down on you?
No
chance.
Look at
watch me break this window out.
Yeah. Your kid doesn't have a bat for T-ball? Use this thing. It is just as good.
Just have a vibrator vibrate and goes, the battery life this thing's been running for 12 hours.
I just thought it was funny that this whole channel was dedicated, and there wasn't anything else on it.
And they were probably killing it.
Oh, probably.
Killing it.
Because it was just like, it was like from like 10 to 2.
I wonder, was that like the origins of Adam and Eve?
Could have been.
Because that struck me as funny when the storefront came in on the other side of town.
Oh,
of like, it's an online thing.
Facing the highway? It's great.
That's great. Yeah, it's like, hey, we're fucking... It's like the first stoplight entering the city.
Yeah, it's just, you look off to the right.
Here's our sex shop.
Yeah, right by the Verizon.
Ready to get a phone.
and a dick.
And a dick. If you need some pills, it's the Walgreens right there. Is within a walking distance.
So we have, so part of health class, there's a speaker that comes in and talks like this, does like the sex ed talk.
Yeah.
That's like part of one of the companies in town or whatever. And she had the kids, like basically look up like how much condoms are.
Yeah.
And that was like part of their homework assignment or whatever. So
like
today.
Well, you're going to be getting some ads on your phones now.
So that was part of their homework assignment. So today they were basically coming in and talking about it. And this kid was as genuine and not trying to be funny as possible, was dead serious. she goes, "Hey, when you guys Googled how much condoms were, looked up how much condoms were, what surprised you?" The kid raises his hand and goes, "Strap-ons." Like that. And I had to put my head down because I'm like, I was trying not to laugh so hard. And she goes, "Okay, so other, sex toys popped up and everything." She's like, "But what about like the price? Were you guys shocked or they're not very expensive?" And he goes, "I couldn't get past that." He goes, I exited it out. I didn't want to look anymore. He was just so involved.
You already screwed my algorithm up.
Exactly. Like I was just dying laughing. And like none of the kids wanted to laugh, but you could tell like
it's such an awkward thing.
But the kid wasn't trying to be funny. Like he didn't laugh afterwards.
Yeah.
And whether he was trying to be funny and just held it together like a man, I don't know, but like just funny.
Yeah.
Just funny. What did you guys find odd when you Googled the price of condoms? Strap-ons. It's like, yeah, that it would be an odd thing to pop up.
I don't know what they cost. I have no idea.
Well, like one of the kids was like,
"Aren't they $1 in the bathroom at a bar?"
Yeah. Well, the one kid was like, "They're pretty expensive. It's like $30." And she was like, "Well, that's for like a box of them." Like,
yeah.
Did anybody look up what? Then she's like getting mad. She's like, "Did anybody look up what one condom costs?" And they're like, "No." She goes, "It's less than $1, just to let everybody know, like it's not expensive. Like, so if anybody says like it's too expensive, they can't afford condoms, they're lying to you."
Yeah. I feel like that's on her. That's not a homework assignment. That's just part of the presentation.
No, yeah. And that's
like, don't ask.
Dude, it was it was just funny because
first of all, here's the other one. You're just going to Google the price of a single condom?
Yeah.
I don't even think you can buy that.
No, I don't think you can buy just one.
I mean, a 3-pack's going to be... So now you're asking me to do math?
Yeah.
This isn't math class.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was just funny. Just the kid's response was like, it was just... It caught everybody off guard.
Funny, the size chart.
Yeah. So then she gets out, then she's got like a fake, like a wooden penis in there to like show them how to put it on and stuff like that. So funny. Well, the best one, I wasn't even the health teacher at this point in time.
It's awesome that they bring somebody from the outside in, so like
I don't have to do it.
Yeah,
it's great. So this was
fucking wooden penis.
This would be like 3 years ago now.
Yeah,
and the guy who's teaching health, him and I coach basketball together, and we're scouting a team. It's like my planning period. Speaker in there, he doesn't really have to do a whole lot, so we're in there like scouting somebody, and it's a completely different lady than who I have, and she starts talking about dental dams.
Oh my god!
And I'm not focused on scouting whatsoever. Like I can only hear what the hell this lady's saying because my mind is like, what the fuck's going on in here? And like I'm whispering to him, like, is this real? And he's like, shut up. Like don't say anything. We both look up at the same time, and she has cut a condom into a dental dam and has her tongue through it to demonstrate how to perform oral sex on somebody using a condom. And it was just like, he was just over at that point in time. I'm not focused on anything, but I have to listen to this. But she, just like scissors and just like, blah, like tongue through it and everything. And we're rolling in the back, just like head down, like shaking, laughing. And like none of the kids know what to do.
No.
None of the kids know what to do. What do you do? What do you say? And then like that was like the end of the period.
All right.
Yeah, all right. See you guys tomorrow. Bing, bell rings. It's like, holy shit. Hilarious.
Oh my god.
Hilarious. Yeah, they didn't do this lady didn't do that. So it was,
I mean that's just well, let me show you.
Yeah, let me show you. Oh yeah.
See, the funny thing would if you'd had a really funny kid.
Uh-huh.
That had even watched Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Because that's one of my favorite lines is when they're obviously doing the say whatever they tell you to say. And they have Murr going up to everybody asking why are condoms so baggy. Just be like, well, they're so loose.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny. God. It's just funny.
It is just...
It's funny to hear just like... her talk about it, and like I'll ask her after class. I'm just like, how'd you get into this? Like the company is based off of this, and also like shelters for like abuse and stuff like that. It's it's a whole big company. It's a really good, yes, it's a good thing that they do. Yeah, right. It's great. And I was like, she said, well, I'm the young one in the building, and I'm like, oh, so you
she's the newest.
Yeah,
of like,
and she like she's got like this smile on her face, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm the young one, so I get to do this." And I'm like, "Ah."
So I assume it's
okay.
like a week-long thing or a few days.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I assume she just goes to every school.
Yeah,
it's
she
like
does,
3 weeks here. Now I got to go to the next one of like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy,
it's just,
I mean,
it's funny.
After you get the nerves out of the first one doing it, because like, how am I going to stand up here and say this?
Well, it's funny because she's like 23.
Yeah.
Like she's not very old.
Right.
Like an older lady, I feel like whatever, you know.
Well, but everybody, it's like people that have troubles with public speaking, which I don't understand because I don't have that. But
yeah.
Like, I guess would be outliers because most people just couldn't imagine saying anything in front of any, a group of 10 people.
Yeah.
Of like,
yeah.
But then like, hey, here you go.
Yeah.
Here's your topic. Kind of write your own script of like,
yeah.
All right. But after you get the first one out, it just kind of,
yeah.
But then you can just kind of like start tweaking it.
Oh yeah. When that kid said that today, like I was just laughing.
Like I couldn't help but being in the back as like, obviously as an adult, like the same stupid adult that I am. I wouldn't even say anything.
Yeah.
I'd just raise my hand. Like, like what is it, 40? Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a serious question? No, sorry. No,
okay.
Sorry. Okay. Well, she it's like the second day of class or whatever, and she's basically trying to like get out all like the giggles and stuff like that. And she goes, "We're going to talk about this and that." And she goes, "Whether you know it or not, you guys are all results of sex. Like you know that." And she goes, "I am. You are. Mr. Evans is. Mr. Evans has kids." And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, I have children. They don't need to have an image in their head that I do this. Let's just go ahead and leave that out of there.
Very sensual.
Yeah. Travel 10,000 miles to give you my seed.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's just like, maybe not that one, I'll use me as an example.
Yeah. Even a guy like this.
Yeah, exactly. That piece of shit in the back even had sex.
Even Tubby.
Tubby was able to find somebody. You guys will be okay.
Yeah, you'll be just fine.
You'll be just fine.
Well, I think I might have even said it on here before, but like in my health class, like 8th grade or 9th, I can't remember. Well, I remember who the teacher was because he was a basketball coach, stuff like that. And the one girl asking the question of not remembering that you had sex because you were drunk.
Yeah.
And he says, "You'll remember."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, what if you were drunk?" He goes, "Well, I've had sex, so." Like, that was his answer. "You'll remember."
You'll remember?
It's like, well, that's a
weird way to say it.
Aggressive answer to a fucking 13-year-old or whatever. I mean,
well, I've done it, bitch. Okay?
Yeah. I mean,
why don't you shut up? Look at me. Look at me.
I kind of got this black gray hair that's kind of going back.
I got this.
Almost a flat top, maybe a little longer than a flat top.
Yeah.
It just pushed back.
I've rocked it a time or two.
We're talking tens of orgasms.
Tens of orgasms.
Yeah,
I've done always quite a bit.
Well, I've had sex. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I've had sex.
And I remember sitting in the room, like when he said that, we're like, that's a fucking aggressive answer.
Yeah.
And I remember the girl that asked the question of like, I can honestly, in my, like, it was so impressionable of like, that's a fucking weird line to deliver.
Yeah. It's ballsy.
Like, I can visualize the room, the color of the fucking walls, who was sitting where, and like, because I was sitting about 3/4 of the way back. She was one row ahead of me and one row over to the right of like
I
there.
remember
of
everything.
Like, what the fuck?
It's funny.
It's all right. Well,
nice.
All right, that's class.
Yeah. All right. Have a good day.
Fucking state champion.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
He's a fucking one and done. He only coached 1 year.
State champion, baby. Oh man. Hey, we had football this weekend.
Did we?
Yeah. Now, we'll go with the Ravens Chiefs game since it was first.
Okay.
I'm not shocked by what happened.
I'm not either.
I mean, I didn't want it to happen. Obviously, I was rooting for the Ravens.
I was rooting for both of them to lose. Like maybe the buses crashed on the way to the game.
Yeah, I just, man, they just laid an egg.
It was like they didn't even try.
No, it didn't even look like the same Ravens team.
8 rushes from the running backs.
Yeah.
You're the number 1 rushing team in the league.
Yeah, how do you?
They suck at rush defense.
Yeah. And you were only down 10.
In the first half, his first carry went for 15 yards.
Yeah.
You gave it to him 2 more times for the entire game.
Yeah.
Like, they can monk it and all that stuff. They can say all they want. That's a fucking John Harbaugh thing of like, hey, you have comms that, hey, run the fucking ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean.
Hey, what do we, I just.
Because it's not like your defense was playing. Like,
yeah.
Of like.
Playing hard.
They only scored 17 points.
I mean, you take away the first drive.
Of like, you're in a drop back passing game, like you're down 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking 10-7.
Yeah.
It's fucking, I mean.
I was so shocked about all of it. Like I said, it didn't even look like the same team. Now, like you said, the defense played fantastic.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs defense, they stepped up better than I thought they would. Because I always thought they were kind of a fraud. You know, they have a lead a lot, and they, when they play good offensive teams, they struggle. They give up points, But yeah, it's like, holy shit! Were you guys really prepared at all?
Here's what they do: the Chiefs they can play pass coverage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Snead is fucking phenomenal.
That slot.
They
corner.
can defend the pass.
Yeah.
And they can pressure the quarterback because he's a blitzer, and it's shit that you've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just pulling it out of nowhere because he's fantastic at doing that.
Yeah.
And you came out and we're going to throw it 40 times.
Yeah.
Of like, what?
Yeah.
The only thing they did was had a spy on Jackson.
Yeah.
And I think he tore his ACL.
Yeah, he did.
Like he only played like the first quarter and a half.
Uh-huh.
And then they didn't have the spy that they had. Like they put another guy there, but it wasn't
the same guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
Of like, no, we don't need to run it.
Yeah.
Like, what are we
doing? That didn't make any sense to me either.
Because I listened to J.J. Watt today, and he was talking about like how Kansas City does it. It's like Pacheco, like they don't rely on the run game for like the first 10 to 12 weeks of the season, and he said you can time it up like the last 6 games, like they start ramping up their run game into the playoffs.
Yeah,
and then it's very run heavy.
Yeah,
of like, and then like the Ravens just ran all year over everybody.
Yeah.
And then just got into the biggest game and goes, nah, let's pass it.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
The amount of times that, I've seen a lot of it on Twitter, the amount of times that Lamar Jackson could have ran for 40 fucking yards because the guy, all the defenders had their backs turned sprint of like,
what are you doing?
And he just standing there, take a sack.
Yeah. Yeah, he was bad in the pocket too. Didn't want to get rid of the ball, was then running sideways to sideways, sideline to sideline, and just wasn't it didn't even look like he was out there ready to go. Yeah, I was shocked by how just their offense just was non-existent in the game. And, fucking, again, we talk about it every fucking playoff. The Mahomes-Kelsey connection is just, 12 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown? Yeah. It's like, Jesus Christ.
12 targets, 12 catches.
And sometimes he was open by 5 yards.
Yeah.
How the hell do you not have a guy on the best receiver they have?
Yeah.
He threw it to... I want to say, besides the running backs, Kelsey and Rice, the only other completion was to Valdez-Scantling to kind of seal the game.
Yeah, on that little
over the top.
Yeah.
Other than that, those 3 people
that he caught off his face mask.
Yeah.
Like that's like even watching that catch going, I know you're a zone heavy team. That's fine. Like if you're just going to play basic zone and do your keys and your fundamentals, Kelsey's going to get you because he knows.
He knows where the hole is.
Well, I'll just not run all the way over there. I'll just stay right here because there's nobody here.
Yeah.
Well, throw a linebacker on him.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to go deep on his zone for the most part. And if Valdez-Scantling comes across the middle and actually catches it, so fucking be it.
Yeah, exactly.
So be it.
Yeah, I'll let somebody else beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked how just wide open the guy was running. Just crazy.
And then, I mean, that's got to be the worst interception in crunch time ever.
Oh, yeah.
My God. Triple covered, underthrows it. Like the double coverage that was on him, those guys couldn't even make a play. He underthrew it so bad.
Yeah.
That the other safety, I think it was a drop corner that shot over. Of like, what?
Yeah. Well,
and then, like, he threw his hand up.
Yeah.
Like he was fucking
like he was open. Yeah.
Now, to his benefit, that was before the other corner was coming over. Like, he did have I'm taller than these guys, throw it up here.
Yes.
But, like, that was one of, like, you should have thrown that at the crossbar.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's where I was at. Like, if you're throwing that needs to be where only the 6'5" guy can get it.
Yeah, it's either out of the end zone or it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
And also on that play, he could have ran for a touchdown.
Yeah. I was disbelief of how bad their offense was.
Now, I don't know if you've seen the clip of that play from, like, the pullback. I guess not the all 22, but the sideline view.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it until Darius pointed it out on his Everything DB.
Yeah.
Watch that clip of that play and watch the other receivers.
They don't run?
The guy was running basically a go route that's supposed to hold that other corner. The tight end is in the end zone.
Yeah.
That guy is only 10 yards off the ball.
Oh, jeez.
At the snap, because it was likely, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When he's 15 yards down the field, the other receivers aren't 4 yards off the ball, and they're jogging.
Oh, Jesus.
They're like, why did Lamar throw it? And Butler's like, he's the only one that fucking ran the route.
Yeah.
Everybody else just like, a couple of them one of them ran 5 yards, turned around.
Yeah.
And stood there.
That's crazy.
Of like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, it's so shocking of like, you're trying to tie the game.
And you guys are jogging.
And there's zero effort by 3 out of the 4 guys on the route.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy.
And the bad thing is, if he throws it high, even in the triple coverage, it's probably a touchdown.
Yeah.
Or he gets shoved out of the back.
I'm
like,
yeah.
You're not even trying. Odell Beckham didn't even get a target till the fourth quarter.
I know.
Of like, you've thrown the ball every play.
Yeah.
You did.
I know.
I mean, that's the whole reason that you signed this guy.
Yeah. 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 I mean, and then the fumble with the touchback and everything. It's like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's because that's obviously the book that's a Bill Belichick. Don't ever stretch for the goal line.
No.
Unless there is 0 seconds on the clock and we need this to tie the game. Don't do it.
No.
And the bad thing is after he fumbles and he gets tackled, like his waistline lands on the goal line.
Yeah.
Like if you'd have just held it in your chest, you'd have been in.
Yeah. 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 Dumb. Did not like that game. Obviously wanted the Ravens to win. And then going into the next game, obviously the Lions get out to a really good start.
Yeah.
And then everybody is then critiquing him for the no field goals and all that stuff. My only thing with one, they've been doing it all year, blah, 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 blah. I have no problem with aggression and being aggressive in your calling and everything like that. Why the hell did they stop being aggressive on downs 1 through 3, though?
Yeah.
That's where I have the issue with it. You guys, you're going for it on 4th down. That's what we've been doing all year. That's great. You haven't been doing the other shit all year. You've still been doing your run games, your play action games. The whole first half, that's what you were doing, and it was confusing the shit out of the Niners. And in the second half, it was like when they got after the Niners went down and scored again.
Yeah.
You get the ball back, fumble. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you held them. I don't think they scored on that, or they kicked the field goal or whatever.
The opening drive, they kicked a field goal. After the fumble, they scored a touchdown.
Okay. So after that, then it was like dive, punt.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That's where I had the issue with the aggressiveness. You weren't aggressive. You weren't the same offense you were on downs 1 through 3 for that aggression, for that, what do you want to call it, momentum.
Yeah.
To then take over on down number 4.
Yeah.
It wasn't there. There was no connection. It was just blah.
Yeah.
And again, in the first half, all these things are working. I understand defenses adjust, but so do offenses.
Yeah.
So I that's where I had an issue with the aggression and the non-aggression in the first 3 downs. You know, whatever it was or whatever they saw or they thought they were just trying to hold on to a lead. I don't buy that because they were going for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
And the only time that I thought I would take the points here was they should have gone the field goal up 14. And that would have put them up
back to 3.
To get it, yeah. It would have put them up.
Their first possession.
Their first possession, it would have put them up 17.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's probably the only one where I was like, I would have kicked it there.
Yeah.
Because that then puts it up to then 3 possessions again.
Yeah.
Other than that, they've been doing it all year. I'm not going to critique the guy for that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
But again, 1 through 3, it was dive, off tackle. There was and I know there's a couple drops here and there, but you just weren't the same team. How many targets did St. Brown have in the second half?
Right.
Not many. You were targeting Reynolds.
Not till that final drive.
Not till that final drive. You stopped using Laporta.
Yeah.
I just thought it was weird.
It just really tight.
Yeah. You were trying to not make mistakes and just instead of going out there and playing a game.
That was because I'm a big. I don't care about clock.
Mm-hmm.
I care about possessions. How many possessions are left in this game?
Yeah.
So if San Francisco's got 7 possessions left and you have a chance to make it a 3-possession game,
yeah.
Well, they got to be pretty fucking good and stop you.
Yes.
Like I'm a big. Now that one I can get, because there's 12 minutes left in the third quarter, and granted, you hit the guy in the fucking hands. Like, it wasn't a great pass. It was a bad pass, but catch a fucking ball. That's what you're paid for.
Yeah.
I don't mind that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd rather, take the fucking points.
Yeah.
I feel like Sean Payton showed a lot of people of like, hey, if you take the points and then just win the last 5 minutes, you win a lot of fucking games when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
You go for that one, okay. Because there's a thought process. That guy catches, you score a touchdown, they're down 21. The game's fucking over at that point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ended the game.
Yeah.
Now, with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you got to tie the game.
Yeah.
You got to tie. It's like, well, but he's not great, and it's a 47-yarder of like, yeah, but he's made every kick in the playoffs.
Yeah, so I mean, give him a shot.
You're like, you haven't stopped him in the second half of like, tie the game, and if they score, like your next, you at least have a chance to tie it.
Yeah.
So I may kick that one because then you didn't run your motion enough. Because on your 4th down play, you thought they were in man and they were in zone.
They were in zone, yeah.
And you didn't have a fucking zone play.
Nope.
Like,
yeah.
All you did is you ran. That's the other one of the. You have to run motion specific.
Yeah.
You just lined your.
Yeah.
When you come out of the huddle and your fucking tailback is lined up at the 3 receiver position, they know he's just going to jog back to the backfield. So that guy moved with him.
Yeah.
But basically back to his regular fucking
run
position.
Fit. Yeah, he was just in his run fit at that point in time. Yeah,
of like
he's not dictating. The coverage. That slot corner is going to dictate coverage. Motion number 2, if you're going to motion, don't motion number 3.
Figure it out.
Yeah,
because then like soon as they dropped in zone, you could see that. Oh shit! We're running stuff that is not going to be open now.
Yeah.
Now the most egregious. On 3rd down, you run the ball and burn a timeout.
Yeah,
like you just said, okay, the game's over now. Like, what have we?
Yeah,
and I understand you thinking that he came out like yesterday or whatever. It's like I thought we were just going to pop it in there. That it's like but you could say that, which is fine to say that because there's a good chance that it could have happened that way. But you also wasted a lot of time to bring in your heavy package. Yeah, like soon as you brought in extra linemen, they're like. Well, they're probably going to try to run it here, thinking they just pop this in. Yeah. I mean,
you sub, defense gets a sub. Yeah.
And then to go for it again on 4th down.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, you got to either get an onside kick or stop them.
Yeah.
You can make a point of like, you could have kicked the field goal with 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
And just like, hey, it's a 1-score game. And now we go.
Yeah.
Now, secondly, the tight end, that's his first catch on the year. You got to get the fuck in the end zone. Like, you can't step out of bounds there.
No.
Because now you're like a minute 40 with 3 timeouts. You don't even have to kick the onside kick.
No.
You can just kick it deep, play a little field position, tie it with a field goal.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was just...
Yeah. A lot of different things could have went a lot of different ways, but yeah, like you said, though, it got real tight for them. They didn't... It wasn't the same offense it was in the first half. Whether they go for it on those times or not, blah, blah, blah. But so now we got a Ravens-Chiefs, or a Ravens-Niners, or sorry, Chiefs-Niners Super Bowl.
They throw the purple out of that logo now. But here's one, too, from that game. I was excited for the trade. The 49ers got flat ripped off. Chase Young is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, he looks way out of shape.
Yeah, he does.
And just, like zero effort.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's one where he's jogging, trailing behind the play, and he slows down to a walk.
Yeah.
And then the running back runs right in front of him and scores a touchdown.
Yeah.
He's like, that was at the 15-yard line.
You could have tackled him.
He wasn't 2 yards away from you. You were walking.
Uh-huh.
Of like, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you're not getting paid next year.
No.
I mean, like, that was. Like, your pass rush sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it is just, I don't understand.
No, I don't either. And
then also the people that are still, like, the next day, like Shannon Sharp and all this, still shitting on Brock Purdy. It's like,
how?
I'm pretty sure, well, first of all, the 60 yards rushing was very timely.
Yes.
Like third downs and shit.
Yeah.
And there was some darts in there of like.
Yeah. Yeah, he got lucky with the, bounced off the guys, but whatever.
But what if that was Josh Allen who did that?
Yeah, exactly.
What if it was
Mahomes
that did that?
Yeah.
Like, it's the greatest play ever, but now it's like, I don't understand because why does everybody hate the fucking, like, he seems like a super nice dude.
Yeah, he's not
all
cocky.
His teammates fucking love him.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything.
He's an
quiet.
underdog.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Yeah, everybody loves underdogs until they're good.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
It's because I could do it. Or of like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
I'm still going to jerk off Justin Herbert, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
he's great.
Yeah, greatest ever.
Uh-huh.
He's a fucking goat.
Yeah.
Dude, the one that gets me is, and it's the same thing, like the Tom Brady hatred.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that you win that much, you get hated on. The fact that they're having discussions that Patrick Mahomes is better is like,
yeah, it's stupid.
Even if he wins this one, he's still got to win another 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could get beat.
Yes.
And then
still
at some point in time, Kelsey's going to retire, and you got
to refill.
Now you got to reload of. And when Tom Brady had his best team, they didn't win.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. They had Randy Moss and still couldn't win a Super Bowl. I have to.
Don't apologize. I've seen you starting to sweat.
It doesn't leak out.
But just jumping back on the Chase Young thing of like looking out of shape, like still has a 6-pack though.
Yeah.
It's like, something doesn't fit, man. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it is like.
Yeah, I don't, because I watched him a couple, like, obviously you want to watch him because you like him or whatever, and you think there's a couple plays, like he ran down a stretch play to his side, made a tackle for loss. I was like, oh, okay. And then, like you said, then like a couple plays later, he does the jogging thing and lets the touchdown go. It's like it's almost like that Jadeveon Clowney, like just lazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's going away from me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jog it back down.
Because that's the most absurd thing is like you look at their defensive front and be like, you guys got handled.
Yeah.
And the 2 Bosa sacks were basically unblocked sacks.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still awesome that you got 2 sacks, but it was like that was the least amount of work he did that day.
Yeah.
Of like, it was like, nobody's going to block me? Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I mean, the Lions' offensive line is just superb. And they didn't even have one of the starters.
Yeah.
Oh, we got this other guy come in, and he's not even the 6th guy we bring in.
Yeah.
He's the backup guard. Skipper's technically the rotational guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just, that's the backup guard. So, it's just crazy how they're deep and they're good. And it also, a lot of it is the scheme, too.
Yeah.
When you're playing, a lot of it goes into it, but their offensive line is fantastic.
Because that was the thing of like, because once the Chiefs won, like I was really pulling for the Lions because I think the Lions could have beat the Chiefs.
I do too.
I think they would have got drummed by the Ravens. like if the Ravens got by and then played I think they would have beat the shit out of,
Yeah.
Because just their defense of you're not going to score.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, I bet the Lions could beat them. Now, if like my money's on the Chiefs.
Has to be.
I want the Niners to win, but my money's on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
My money is on the Chiefs in the same way that I can see it going down exactly like last year's Super Bowl. The Niners dominate the first half up until really the fourth quarter. Everybody's like, oh man, the Niners are dominating, and it's only a 10-point game.
Yeah.
And then the Chiefs do fun Chief things and come back and win on a, touchdown. But I don't know. I'd like to see the Niners win, obviously.
The setup wise of like the one thing you can do is you can run the ball on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And he's really good at runs.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
But it's one of those, but also your defense is, they're great at pass defense and they're great at blitzing.
Mm-hmm.
Super aggressive that would super aggressive blitzers against Patrick Mahomes usually burns you in the ass.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm interested to see the matchup that I like is I want to see, obviously the Chiefs are a very aggressive defense as well with their blitzes and everything, and the Niners are super good at screens. So I would really like to see that kind of chess match game go on, and I don't know. The Chiefs win that game. Do they win the Super Bowl? In my opinion, we'll talk more about it.
We'll talk more next week. But it's like you can't bet against them.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't even supposed. They were always on the outs this whole time.
They're terrible.
Yeah,
they shouldn't. Maybe they won't make the playoffs. They're in the Super Bowl
after the Bills beat them in that whole he was offsides thing.
Yeah,
it's like they were not talked about.
Yeah. Well, because that's the other one. If he was onside, the Bills don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah. It's just funny how it goes back and forth. And
that would have been the funny thing if they don't make the playoffs, and that would have got the Bengals in if the Bengals would have beat them with a fucking backup.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's sad now of like you wait all year for football season. Dude, it went by so fast. There's one fucking game left.
Yeah.
Of like.
Yes, I know it sucks. It's like I love
oh my God.
football. And then we go into this just dead period.
Yeah.
Month and a half until
until stuff starts shaking out. I mean, obviously, Seattle has a new coach today.
Yeah.
Shocked. I was shocked at that.
Yeah. Other than youth.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing. Super young, youngest now in the NFL. But I just thought it was kind of a stretch.
Yeah. Yeah.
A stretch for what, because I thought they would go offense.
I did too.
Because they need a new quarterback. I'm going
to bring a guy
in that's going to, if we draft one, we need somebody to help develop. But not that he's not going to hire somebody to do that. Right. But yeah, I just thought it was an odd move because he doesn't have that much NFL experience. No. He was a linebackers coach.
2 years.
And then went to Michigan for DC and then comes back up.
Coordinator,
head coach.
Like I get the defensive one.
Yeah.
And I assume it was we just ran a guy out that's going to run the same defense that Dan Quinn runs.
Yeah,
so
we're not hiring him.
That's not.
Yeah.
We'd have just kept Pete Carroll.
Yeah,
at that point in time, you're the same person.
Uh-huh.
But I get the defensive of just because of their atmosphere and their fan base.
Yeah.
Of like if you have a solid defense, like it's really tough to win games there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs to go out I always feel like first-time head coaches need to go get somebody who knows how to call plays.
Yeah.
Like he needs to get an experienced offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Not a young guy. It's very like the Texans are the anomaly that you have all these first-year guys doing stuff and it's working out.
Right.
That's the anomaly. So I think he needs to get an experienced play caller to do that and then to help develop and everything like that.
Like, that's also of like, what are you doing at quarterback? I mean, you'll run it back with Tyrod. At least you're in a position that you can
Tyrod,
take.
You mean Gino?
Or Gino, sorry. Yeah. Like, obviously you're going to run it back with him, but you're in a position where you're draft-wise of, like, you can get a Bo Nix or a Michael Penix.
Yeah.
And, like, hey, you're not playing this year.
Yeah.
We're just going to sit you.
Uh-huh.
We're going to run with run it this way, and then next year, it'll be that's the one that because you bring in your offensive coordinator, and then say if it's Penix, he comes in the second year and has a really good year, gone.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
You just get into that run of, hey, you're in a different system. Hey, you're in a different system.
Yeah.
And now you're sitting back and going, the Commanders are the only ones that came out and said, we have no interest in Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
It's like, you're the only ones without a coach.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Vrabel's taking that job.
No.
Because it seems, because that guy owns the 76ers, that he is using the same way that the Sixers are ran of like the GM is the fucking guy.
Yeah.
Like, here's your groceries. You get no say-so. Coach a team.
Yeah.
But like, well, that ain't gonna.
No, that's not gonna fly. I would assume either they go with Bieniemy or there's somebody else.
You're almost. I mean,
yeah. I know they interviewed because obviously the Lions OC Ben Johnson said that he's coming back,
and the Texans,
guy, yeah. So like, and
you've had multiple people turn your job down.
Yeah, I know that they interviewed Aaron Glenn yesterday too, which would be the Lions DC. So yeah, who knows? Who knows what the hell goes on?
But that's one of those things of like your dog shit franchise. I understand you got new ownership.
Yeah.
You don't have a quarterback. You just traded away your two best defensive players.
Yeah.
You picked up some picks, but like, the guy from Texans, if he comes up there, you're going to draft a quarterback. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get one of the top ones. You're going to get like those younger guys just see of like, I'm going to be here for 3 years, get fired. And then now I got to, and then start from the bottom. I have to go back to college as a coordinator and then try to pop back up into
be a QB coach somewhere. And then
where you can stay with CJ Stroud for another year and then take a look at next year's jobs.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see who they hire. The
Panthers were able to hire a coach before you is like, just tells you what people are thinking about your program, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
this guy who throws drinks at fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're able to hire a guy.
Every coach. Now, maybe you want that job if you know that you can't be a head coach. It's like, I'm going to get paid for 6 years and I'm going to be here for a year.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, like I said, I think that guy is the fall guy almost.
Yeah.
The dude they hired because he's young. He's only like 37. Yeah. He's going to be fine in a year or two when we fire him and try and get somebody else. And we're hiring him because he made Baker Mayfield good this year. We think he can do this for Bryce Young for a couple years. And
I feel bad for Bryce Young. Yeah. I mean, because he's just not it.
No.
I mean, because you've seen that with Baker also, and that what the Lions did of like just shove the center of the line back, and Baker's taller than Bryce.
Yeah.
And he can't see.
He can't see anything, yeah.
Of like, they just, hey man, when the centers are now 6'6", I mean, that's, that's a problem.
Big problem. You can't see shit.
Yeah. So I did, I think you find it intriguing the way I spent my weekend as far as my viewing pleasures.
Oh, yeah?
Shouldn't have said it that way. It sounded like I watched a bunch of porn.
I was going to say, just jerk off all weekend?
No, I'm too old for that. I can't work. I try and then I just give up. Yeah. Like, well, I'm tired. Just halfway through.
Halfway done. I'm good.
I watched Underdogs, Snoop Dogg's new movie.
Yeah. Funny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
I like they kind of even make mention of that.
Yeah.
But Snoop Dogg talking to young kids exactly how you think he would.
Yeah, that's funny.
So it's like, they're just going for it. Okay.
That's funny.
I'm good for it. Yeah. I'm good for it. Some good laughs in there.
Yeah.
Then I went followed that up with Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's always funny.
And then just like people shit on it, man, and I don't know why. I followed it up with Black Sheep.
I love Black Sheep.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But everybody's like, that's his worst movie. Of like, I think it's fantastic.
It doesn't get the.
I don't know why it gets panned so much.
It doesn't get the TV viewership Tommy Boy does. So
yeah, I think Tommy Boy. Yeah. I honestly, I'll be real honest. I watch Black Sheep over Tommy Boy.
I would rather watch Almost Heroes.
That's a good one,
because that one, I know he's
that one gets shit on.
That one gets shit on, and it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, Beverly Hills Ninja.
Oh, Beverly Hills Ninja, yeah.
That was on the docket also.
Yeah, nice.
That's just the opening gets me so much of just the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
dude, I haven't seen Almost Heroes,
Oh,
and
my
I'm gonna have
God.
to watch that.
dude, it's so fucking funny.
Dude, that whole thing of him just keeps eating the egg and then
Egg.
finds out she only needed the shell. Of it just keeps. Yeah, there's one more left.
There's one more left, and he's crying as he's eating it. That fucking his face every time he hears that eagle screech cracks my head.
Yeah.
I just
That was the one thing that got me too, because I watched David Spade's interview. I didn't know.
I had no clue that he was going to be Shrek.
Yeah, he was Shrek.
Yeah, I had no
He said,
idea.
And Spade said he only had like 4 days of voiceover work left. Like it was like 85% done.
Yeah.
And because they played some of it, and of like I would have been all for that.
Yeah, no, it'd been great.
Like, and obviously they asked his brother to do it because he sounds just like him.
Yeah.
And hey, this is like he just died.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Just maybe.
But then, like, listening to Spade talk about that, of like, and I understand that Shrek is Scottish just because you're used to it, but like, what a move by Mike Myers
To make,
to do that.
To do that,
Of like,
yeah.
did they tell you that? Now I know every movie he's in, there's a Scottish guy
Yeah.
because he's very on the Scottish side of it. Of like, what was that? Like, I want to know what that discussion was like. I think I'm going to do this Scottish. Like,
But the first time I heard Mike Myers talk, and it was in the normal
yeah,
voice,
because it's all you hear.
I'm like, oh, he's American? Like,
also, not.
yeah, I know, but it's just a normal voice.
Yeah.
Like all of his stuff on like Saturday Night Live,
Yeah, it's all
normal speaking.
yeah.
But every other movie he's ever in, there's always an accent.
You can catch some Canadian.
Yes.
But it's like, oh, you're not Scottish. Oh, you're not British.
You're not
Oh,
British either. Yeah, you're not any of the things
Yeah.
that you play.
But that was, now, granted, obviously I knew that, but you grew up in an era where everything was like he was doing a Scottish accent or it's Austin Powers. But
Yeah.
like, I love the Austin Powers movies. They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But So I Married an Axe Murderer
Yeah.
is one of my
It's
favorites.
funny. It's funny.
Dude, like, when he's holding Rose like arrested, and like her sister's trying to kill him, and he's screaming on the roof,
Yeah.
and she's like, "You can hear him." You just hear, "Ah, it's happening right now."
Yeah. It's funny.
That and the dad making fun of Heath.
Yes.
Move your head.
Move your head. He's got such a big head.
It's like, and who is Heath?
Yeah. Who's
Like, there's no
of
like, is it your brother that just happened later in life? Is it one of your like, who is this kid?
Move, he's such a giant.
You have an
head.
older brother that has a 15-year-old son?
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's funny.
Who the fuck is Heath?
Yeah. Such a move your head.
Crying himself to sleep on his big pillow.
Oh man. But yeah, when him being Shrek.
That would have been
That would have been funny. Just like when he starts yelling at Donkey in Chris Farley's like yelling voice.
Yeah. Yeah, you get that.
Yeah.
Of man, that would have been
Not cake. Like I mean, just like in a Chris Farley
that
voice.
is just like,
for the love of God, it's not cake. So.
I would have been so into that.
Oh,
like, because obviously he was still Chris Farley. Of like, it would have just been an iconic.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
But, that fucking guy.
Yeah.
I made I took a Tommy Boy where he pulls his hair and talks about yanking the wheel into a bridge embankment or embutment. I took that and blacked it out and made a silhouette of his hair. And then I put it on one of those yellow warning signs.
Yeah.
And just put, bridge abutment ahead.
Nice.
I was like, I don't know why. I didn't do anything with it. I just made it and I laughed to myself. Of like, it was like, I don't think anybody would even know this.
The fact that they had a lighter on the desk. That's what I always get. It's like, where the hell did he pull this lighter from? And like a big one. Like it wasn't like a normal like lighter. It was like an old timey.
And the fact that he like takes a guy's collectibles, smashes them, and then lights it on fire. You want to buy some brake pads?
Yeah.
Here comes the meat wagon.
See what I'm saying? That's when I blow it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to watch that again. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
It's fun. It's
I
always
talk
on.
about it all the time.
It's on quite a bit.
I think was it last week that I just talked about like her buying a ticket to fly to somewhere else in Ohio?
Ohio, yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, we did.
It's not like it's fucking Texas
Yeah.
where it's like, well, it's a 13-hour drive to the other side of the. So, what are you talking about?
Funny.
Drive across the whole state in a couple hours.
Yeah.
I mean, not that big.
Yeah.
Such a good one.
It is.
I watched Happy Gilmore.
Did you finish all the Reacher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like it as much as the first one?
I didn't like the supporting cast.
Okay.
Like, I like the Neely character. Obviously, she's awesome.
Yeah.
You know me in flashbacks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Like, you did a lot of flashing back to get this backstory of why you're pissed off. You could have just said that they're part of the 1/12th.
Yeah.
Of like, I don't need to see that shit. Like, you just wasted.
Yeah.
It's such a waste of time for me to watch you guys. They didn't even show the fight that you got into.
Yeah.
And then it's like a long scene around a campfire to drink beer and take a picture. And then it's just a long thing of like you and that girl wanted to fuck all these times.
And you did
and you didn't.
Yeah.
And then you did. But you didn't.
And then you sent her away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and then you're also just banging while your friends are outside.
Yeah.
Waiting on you.
Yeah.
Like the one guy the last one, he was waiting in the fucking car.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I got to go in and fuck this guy before we go. Hang on
a second.
Like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like the support. I didn't like her.
Yeah, I didn't really care for her either.
She's not great.
I thought she was going to be one of the bad ones.
Yeah.
I thought, like, the whole time I thought, oh, she's probably, like, she's in on it too.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like she could be bought. And
she looks cheap.
She looks cheap. I feel like they offered her a lot of money to then infiltrate what they were doing. And I'm like, but then I kept thinking, I'm like, if that's true, she's really bad at her job because they've killed a lot of henchmen.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of different pieces going on. And the only thing, I liked it. I didn't mind the flashbacks. Now, I thought there was a lot. I didn't mind it.
There's a lot of it. Like, you could have just done with one episode and had like 10 minutes of flashbacks and just been done with it.
Yeah. What I didn't like was the guy you kept showing getting in and out of security, and you thinking like, and he was just like a middleman.
Yeah.
Like the black-haired guy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's a pussy. I thought he was like the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That made, I'm
he's
like,
an arms dealer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's it.
That's it. I thought he was like a badass.
Well, and then it's kind of the way, like in the first season, I'll tell you what I don't like. The fact that the son did the dad.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And even in the second, the way they did, like when you're going to get the big bad.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the end.
Yeah.
But like even in this one, like that happens.
Yeah.
But it's not because you got the other guy thinking, oh, this is going to be and it was like, no.
Well, I knew like when I was like, I know that the big scene's not going to be him fighting Robert Patrick because Robert Patrick's in his 70s. Like I knew that one wasn't going to like.
But how great would it have been if he would have came at him and it just punched him once and he just collapsed?
Like he just, yeah. Like he's 70. You think I can kill him in a punch?
Dead.
I get it.
Like that would have been great.
I just like I didn't think that was going to be the end. I'm like, no way. Like the big climax is him fighting a 70-year-old. Like that's not like, that can't be it. Yeah. And so I figured that there was obviously another level to it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Now they said that the third season is based off the third book, and they said like the third book is supposed to be like the best one of the series. Yeah. So I
think that's where they lose you a little bit because the second season was based off of two different combined two storylines of like.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys wrote 22 books. Because you're only going to do, what are they going to do? 4 or 5 seasons total?
Yeah, maybe just
pick the 5 best books and fucking do them.
Yeah.
And if you feel like going to 6 and 7.
Yeah.
But at that point, I mean, like Alan Ritchson's going to be, like his kidneys are going to be gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's going to be 55 years old. I mean.
Yeah.
He's not Tom Cruise.
No, he's not.
He doesn't look like he's still 27 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was and I feel like in the first one, they just knocked it out of the park with the casting so well.
Yeah.
Like Roscoe's awesome.
Yeah.
In the, Neely, great. Yeah. Finley was awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then this one, it's like, hey,
the guy with the knuckles is a douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of your actual friends seem like they suck.
Yeah. I get why you're a loner.
You know?
Yeah. Like Neely's your best one.
And it also bothers me. I understand like money means nothing to him.
Yeah.
But they left. Like I granted like, the way it ended or whatever. But like the fucking dirty cop, the fucking bag at that lady's house.
Yeah.
Like there's good fucking $3 million in cash that just walked away from him. Like,
yeah.
Hey, you keep borrowing money.
Yeah.
Like maybe
keep some.
Could you pay her back with like that? Like that was my biggest problem because he kept borrowing money from the one girl, and she's like, add it to my tab. It's like you keep
throwing away money,
burning like fucking of like just. And in the first one, you were using fake money.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that was okay. But now this is
you
going
can't
across the line here.
You can't pay for pie and coffee, but yet kicking guys' asses.
Yeah.
I think I would feel better if you just like kicked the guys' asses and like took their wallet. Like that would.
Obviously like the drug dealers at the beginning, you're like, I need a gun.
Yeah.
It's like, just go rob the fucking drug dealer.
Yeah, go rob the drug dealer.
But I can't, the white bald guy that's a cop in every movie.
Yeah.
In every TV show.
Or a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wanted to see that of like, I'm going to eat. We keep saying, he goes, after this is done, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
Of like, we never
got that. I wanted to see that fight.
Yeah. That was the other one of like that little offshoot of how they tied everything together. That like the mom and the daughter of like, I feel like that was unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have just done something of like,
it
felt like, hey, we're going to put these people in this for one show and we're just basically going to ruin this little girl's life.
Yeah.
Of like, okay.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah. We did that.
Mm-hmm. Money's not going to replace those memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still overall, super. Like, I still really enjoyed the second season.
Yeah, so did I.
But it was like, if I was nitpicking about it, it's like the cast of characters that was around them.
No, I'm with you there. I always felt like they were just...
It just could have been better.
Yeah.
Especially as big as it was.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen that, like, the main, like, love interest girl or whatever in, like, one other show. It got canceled after, like...
Well, she was banging the rock at the end of Ballers. That's where I recognized her from.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Because it was like she's never been...
No.
Like, that might have been her biggest... I didn't look her up. But.
Yeah. I recognized her. Yeah. I'm like, I said... I was like, she played in another TV show where she was like... And I looked it up and she was banging the rock at the end of Ballers.
Yeah. She was in it's called Breakout Kings or whatever. It's where they took like 4 criminals to solve crimes. It's like...
Yeah.
And I only watched that because it had the one guy that plays one of the McPoyles on Always Sunny. He was like a doctor that was in prison for writing bad scripts, but he's like super smart.
Gotcha.
And she was in that. And lasted like 4 episodes and they canceled it. I mean, it was like, it wasn't great.
Wasn't great. Yeah.
Oh, and then the other thing I watched was the new Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah. Did you like that one?
It's fucking great.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Which I love
every
single one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it too.
Of like, and usually a movie that is a part 1, I hate it because they're setting up of like, but it's a good, it stands alone.
That's what I thought. I was like, you could have just ended with this one and
been fine.
And done like a 9. It didn't need a part 2.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. Because I actually, at the end of it, I was like, they didn't really leave a whole hell of a lot.
But they also didn't solve anything.
No, they didn't. Yeah.
Like they have a key to solve. And they know what it is.
Yeah.
But it was also like so many of them are like they just cut it in the middle of a scene and be like, be back for part 2 of like, well, you didn't.
It sucks.
You need to wrap this one up. But
no, I like that one a lot. Yeah, it was good.
I mean, it was. I mean, I have some problems with it. And not any, like, it all makes sense just kind of in the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Problems being just personal problems with, hey, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you're causing fucking problems.
Exactly.
And you don't understand that you're the problem.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought
like,
too.
It's just like, you've done this like 8 times now.
Yeah, quit
doing that.
Yeah, quit doing it.
I mean, people are dying.
Yeah. Stop.
Like you watched it there's a whole fucking hour-long thing of what, like, you caused this.
Yeah. Dummy.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I thought the same thing.
But I do love the premise.
Yeah.
of like, because it's like, well, then like watching that movie, and then with the premise of that, and then like Elon texts today, or text, like
tweeted,
me and Elon. Yeah, he just texted me and told me that his Neuralink is ready.
Yeah.
They implanted it in the first person.
Yeah. That's.
I don't know. Did you read that?
No.
Like this version, obviously it's version 1, is, it seems like Bluetooth that's just implanted.
Oh.
Because in this one, you'll be able to control your computer, your phone, just by thinking.
Huh.
Of like, because the thing that it's supposed to do is to able to reroute your electrical signals to where like people who can't walk, like they can
walk again.
They can redo that.
Gotcha.
Get you to use your limbs and stuff again. Or, eyesight with cameras and shit.
Basically,
but this one is just like
neurons.
basically put a Bluetooth in that's connected to your brain.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you just have to think about, like, you can just look at your phone and just think about it and it would pop up on your phone.
Huh.
Of like, and then my first thought was like, you know how many times I think about texting somebody to go fuck themselves? If it just started, like, in the middle of the night, I'm dreaming about something, it just starts rifling off text messages.
Yeah, that's not going to be good. Because you know how many times I watch something and I'm like, I wonder what she looks like naked. Like, that's like...
Yeah.
Oh,
and if you had a smart TV sitting there watching with your wife and it just popped up. Oh,
damn it. All right, well, that's what she looks like.
Now I wonder what they pay test subjects.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, if you're going to pay me, I'll
do it. Yeah.
I mean, but now the point of, now for me would be hey, if you just think about it, it looks it up for you and you just know it. Like, if you just think about it and it looks it up and then you still have to look at your phone, like I can fucking type. I mean, but if you just, basically if all the internet knowledge was in your brain, all you had to do was think about it and it founded it. And
that'd be
like
cool.
Within, tenths of a second, it was just like, boom.
Boom, there.
And then every time somebody says, well, as a matter of fact, it's 378 degrees Kelvin. It's not, I know what Kelvin is, but I don't know what the numbers mean with it. I know it's,
it's hot.
It's more of like, like the sun is in Kelvin because it's the degrees.
Super hot, guys.
Yeah.
Too much for Fahrenheit.
Like, this is a piece of, I said sun and it just plopped in a piece of information that I would know.
Yeah.
Of if you hollowed out the sun and just left the shell and you had to put, how many Earths would you have to put in it to fill it back up? Yeah. It's right around 1 million.
Well, yeah.
Of like, I don't know why I know that.
Yeah.
But now you know it.
Yeah, exactly.
So when if you say that, somebody's like, oh, like 12? It's like, you're a fucking moron.
You don't know anything.
It's fucking million.
Yeah.
It's far away. That's why it looks so small. It takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for light to get here, motherfucker.
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
Exactly. Stupid.
Yeah, stupid. And then the other piece of information, because I read the article right before I came over here. And I mean, it started as a story last week, the whole Vince McMahon thing.
Oh, yeah. I didn't read any of it, so.
The one, I don't know if I left it up. It was the last thing I looked up, so maybe it's still on here. But read the allegation here. Let's see. Okay. Now, this is all alleged, and this is written by Yahoo. This is not my opinion. I don't know these people.
Okay.
And nor have I read any court documentation.
Okay. Not a good start.
The lady worked in like the legal and talent division.
All right.
And obviously
in the WWE.
In the WWE.
Okay.
Allegations that he was forcing her to bang him to get ahead and then making her bang other people.
Okay.
That's the alleged.
That's the alleged.
Now this one.
Yeah.
One particularly disturbing encounter in the lawsuit occurred in May 2020 when McMahon defecated on Miss Grant during a threesome and then commanded her to continue pleasuring his friend with feces in her hair and running down her back while McMahon went to bathroom to shower off. So So he pooped on her head. It's like I don't want to laugh about it because if that really fucking happened, like what the fuck, dude?
What the hell's wrong with you?
But you know, of like that's just it's just all alleged.
Yeah.
But when I read that of like,
well, I like how it goes from one thing and then to the extreme immediately.
And it's like, it wasn't that I forced you to have the threesome.
Yeah.
It was
I forced you to keep.
That's just given at this point in time of the article of like, then I shit on your head. And then commanded you to, you keep blowing that guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to clean up. Like, I don't know what to do with that information. Of like, but in my mind, and in your mind, obviously, you know what Vince McMahon is.
Yeah.
This is 2020.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, when this all came out, before I read anything, I'm thinking like, it was like 2005. When wrestling was, you know.
Yeah.
He's like fucking 75.
70, yeah.
Of like, so you're telling me, I don't know how I'd have to, I think he's in his 70s though. So it has to be. I mean.
Yeah.
But like you were like 72 when you pooped on a girl's head. I mean, it wasn't a nurse.
Yeah.
Like it was it
was a human.
Hey.
The human being that.
You keep sucking this guy's dick.
If you want to be my secretary, you're going to have to get pooped on.
But like, what is this? Like.
Do you feel bad for the guy?
Yeah. Because here's. Okay.
Like, is the guy. Is he trying to make his way up the ladder too?
The guy named is John Laurinaitis.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the brother of.
Yeah.
Has to be. I mean, that name is not very.
Yeah, not a common name.
He's like one of the talent guys. But in my mind, the way this reads to me, is that she is orally pleasuring. John is not listed in this one. He's listed earlier in the article.
Okay,
that she is orally pleasuring his friend,
and he poops,
he poops on her. So, I mean, there's like,
I don't know.
In my mind, I'm trying to wrap my head around the setup of like when he said like, hey, they were having sex and he shit on her. Of like, was it because he's 70 years old and he ate some prunes and just just had an accident? I mean, because that's also possible that he just had
an accident on her head,
slipped out. Well, and the fact she said it was running
down her back.
Of like that it was loose.
Yeah, obviously
it wasn't
72.
It wasn't a.
Yeah, it wasn't a
turd. But so in my mind is like, what was it an accident? So was it an accidental pooping?
Yeah.
And if it was an accidental pooping, how'd you get it on her head?
Yeah.
Like what position
were you in?
Position were you? Because if it's still in my mind that she is orally on the other guy. Of like, what position were you in?
Yeah.
Okay. So
there's only a couple positions. Where you're not involved with the guy.
But yeah. Like it was like, were you standing over her while he's orally you? And it just came out? Because that's the only way it could be.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
or the other situation.
Yeah.
Is
the laying down?
There's two positions here.
Yeah.
He's laying down. She's orally pledged. I guess I can just say blowing, but trying to keep it court document wise and just trying to wrap my head around this. This is all allegedly, by the way. All allegedly. So that's equally bad.
Yeah.
This is all bad. But equally bad either position this is.
Yeah.
The guy's laying down while she's laying between his legs, pleasuring, and then he gets up and straddles her and poops on her head.
Yeah.
While looking the guy in the eyes or something. I mean.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
Possible that he wanted him to.
Or, equally puzzling, is the guy is sitting on the bed. She's on her knees on the floor with her head between his legs. and Vince comes from the side and just shits on her.
Go running, kind of.
Like he
throws it.
And so now you have to think of fucking some other options of this position.
Yeah.
Is the other guy's hand on her head?
Yeah, did he poop on her hand?
Like, was his hand up there going, hey, what the fuck?
Was his eyes closed?
Like, yeah. Like, I don't understand.
How did he remain hard?
You know, because...
What if he...
Because I mean, this is all really fucking bad.
Yeah.
But the really bad, really, really bad is if the sexual act wasn't happening to his friend at the time.
Yeah.
And like she was there and he just shit on her.
And then made her.
Blow him.
Yeah.
And then the friend being like, hey, man.
I don't want that.
I don't want to.
You just pooped on her head. I don't want to do that.
You know?
Yeah. I don't like that.
Like, as soon as I got through that, I'm like, wait a what?
Second. That's a bit much.
Like, you pooped on her?
You pooped on her. On her head.
On her head.
Her head.
Like
I never got
like if it was said on her chest or on her leg.
Yeah.
Or like that's, you can wrap your head around, but on her head.
On her head.
It's like.
Yeah.
And like also, because you got guy's 70 something.
Yeah.
Of like, it's hard to stand on a bed.
Yeah.
And hover.
Yeah.
You're trying to, you know.
Yeah.
But like, there's no scenario that it doesn't get on the other guy if they are involved.
Yeah.
Unless she was solo and then after, like.
Mm-hmm.
Because then, like, the friend's got to be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then.
Or what if they were like 69 and he just came up and.
But like, and then she comes back to him. And like, he's like, what is this?
Yeah.
And he looks and there's like a naked 70-year-old with shit running down his ass.
Yeah.
Is walking into the bathroom to take a shower.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
Yeah. That's gross. I mean, that's not good.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Oh, it's not a great story.
No. But
it's
I don't get, that's like, a lot. That's a very specific.
You're going to think about that for weeks of like,
how the hell that happened.
I need to, this needs.
We need to set this up.
I need the details.
I need to draw.
Yeah, I need somebody that's very good. Is there going to
be a sketch in the courtroom?
I don't know. There should be.
Should be
one of those, like ballistic.
Yes, I need a lot of
3D model.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I need a picture at some point. That was
like, oh my god. That was like the third paragraph of the article.
Yeah, that's a lot right at the bat. Yeah,
like, woo.
Wow.
I didn't even read any further.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I couldn't.
That kind of ended it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what we do with that. Well, we don't do anything
with that. We don't do anything with that, no.
But it's like, I don't.
What the hell's wrong with that?
I'm going to think about it forever.
I have to know now what.
Like, what did you
do? Yeah. That'd be a nice conversation piece to talk to my wife about here soon.
It's probably a pretty good way to end the show.
It is a good way to end the show.
I feel like everybody's going to be pretty happy. You might hear about it.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I will for sure hear about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that we talk about this and there's not a text about it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just backloaded the poop stories.
Yeah, exactly.
But that was like, okay.
Yeah. That's a weird specific.
That is oddly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then his, you're fired.
Yeah.
Because, well, the bad thing is it's also a profession where everybody has fucking intro music.
Yeah.
And his is like that, you got no chance.
Yeah.
It's like, and I just imagine his, like that strut that he does, just getting naked with poopy.
Yeah.
And it going, no chance. You got. Yep.
Great.
If you can't end, always end on a downer. That'll do it.
WideSide.